coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I got another one. Another one from Umai Crate. Go to japancrate.com. Use the coupon code TheRamenRaider for a discount. This is Yamamoto Seifun's Japanese Yakisoba. There you go. Now, this is like a lot of yakisoba I've seen, but not like all yakisoba I've seen. See that? There you go. So what do? You just move it around the pan, ladies and gentlemen. Let it suck up that liquid. I got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna put in with it. So yeah. It's wow, it's 1:30 already? Man. Day is flying by. Yeah. Don't splash. There you go. I don't think you need to be that hot. Yeah, it's 200 mils of water, so it sucks up the liquid. And to measure out the 200 mils, I use an old baby bottle. Because those things have amounts in milliliters, and they're like by the tens of milliliters, so that's really handy. So like if I had something that called for like 185 mils of water, I could get it pretty dang close. So yeah. Hoping this comes out good. I'm in the mood to try some good yakisoba. I know I can make it. I mean, I can make any noodles really nice because of the garnish, but I really like them to be something that I could eat straight and be pretty darn amazing in that respect too. It's all nice and sunny out. My wife's working late though, but we're out of something, so I gotta run to the store and get more of it. See? After a fashion, it turns into noodles. You just kind of keep stirring it and stirring it. I know you're like, you're using a metal fork in that pan. No wonder it's got all that stuff eaten out of the bottom of it. I'm like, yeah, this pan is ancient. I want to say I got it at a thrift store. I don't know, but it's old. But you know, that Teflon gives it an extra added bonus flavor enjoyment quotient. So that's a nice thing. And literally all you do now is you add in this sachet and stir it in. Personally, I usually lean towards my favorite ones having a liquid yakisoba sauce, but sometimes these powders really aren't all that bad. The Sapporo Ichiban chow mein, that one is phenomenal, and I mean, it's a powder. Guys really need to suck up more of this water though. That was 200 on the honker. Add some stuff in that's going to create more liquid, so I want this definitely to get all happified. Burble. Let's see. I don't want to get it too close, because if I get it... See, this thing overheats. I don't want it to overheat. There we go. Alright. I think we probably should back you off. And honestly, back you off slightly. One thing that would really complement this that I don't have is cabbage. That's like a very standard thing to put in yakisoba. But I don't make it enough to really see going to the store and buying a whole cabbage. Cheers. Alright. That's good. There's some beef. Yeah, it's got a nice yakisoba taste to it. Pretty standard. Noodles have that kind of soft kind of thing going on. And of course, got spring onion, mung bean sprouts. Come on now. Spring onion, mung bean sprouts, stir-fry beef sauteed with a little bit of soy sauce. Come on, get those mung bean sprouts less white. It'll happen. At least more floptical. What else we got here? Gonna throw in an egg, but not gonna do it right yet. That's more for the plating portion of our program. Right tool for the job. There we go. And I got some mayo. It's not Kewpie, but it'll do in a pinch. I just don't eat much mayo anymore. Go figure. I used to make homemade yakisoba in like vats. Hi, Miriam. I'll let you try this one. I won't put anything spicy in it, I promise. There's our yakisoba, and I think... yeah, I think now it's ready to get going on our roller coaster. There we go. All right. It's just really hard to plate this. I don't know why. I always have trouble plating these kind of things. But, you know. C'est la vie. Add some Kizami Shoga, which just means... it's too much. It just means sliced ginger. Or strips o ginger. Yummy. And Like I said, I got an egg. Did I already put that away? I did. Someday, doing this way will result in a bloodletting that you'll be able to see on a magical episode of the Ramen Raider. Hopefully no time soon. Yeah, this egg went just a touch too long. Just a touch. Maybe the new situation, instead of 6 minutes and 45 seconds boiling, 6 minutes. I don't know though, because some of the eggs that get done, they're definitely goopy. I think part of it has to do with they're refrigerated as well. And I like to get more of a nest for them, because if they're up too high, they cast a nice, silly shadow. Okay. No, not putting pepper flake on it. I'll abstain. But I think I will. So what you do is you get a Ziploc bag, put mayo in it, and then you got a piping gun. Simple, easy, magic, fun. And we just go like this. That is fun. Some seaweed and we're good. Well, hey Mimi, are you gonna try? Don't do that. Mimi, you're a little stinker. So she goes and takes Miles' toys and throws them over the gate so he can't get them. Oh, wait a second. Did you just throw your lunch over the gate? I'm unsure what that was, ladies and gentlemen, but there will be a full accounting of that, you can be sure. Alright, friends, well, look what we got here, huh? Yeah. Let's go. Alrighty, right. Well, cool. Thanks for joining me yet again. Hope you enjoy. If you want to go get a new My Crate that has such wonderful delicacies as this, go over to japancrate.com and use the coupon code TheRamenRater. Or just TheRamenRater. And if you just want to see all my reviews, go to theramenrater.com. I think there's just at the point of this, there'll be over 3,600 reviews. So, all right. Enjoy. Do what you do. You do you. Do. Bye-bye.